Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. My name is Larry. Today I am in Ibeju State Phase 3, right here in the Lekki Expressway corridor. Smart investors, today I came to give you update on this particular development and also, importantly, talk to you more about TIARA Estate. Smart investors, we all know TIARA Estate, but smart investors, I want to give you another perspective towards that particular estate, and this is the main reason why you need to watch this video to the end. Now viewers, did you miss out on owning either the 650 square meters, 500 square meters or 300 square meters residential plot right here in Ibeju Estate? Don't miss out on TIARA Estate. TIARA Estate is the next big thing currently happening in the Lekki corridor. Smart investors, and the good news is TIARA Estate is still very affordable compared to some other estates around there. Smart investors, Ibeju Estate, I am here to inform you that we are sold out on our residential plot. So we don't have 500 square meters, we do not have 300 square meters, and we do not have 600 square meters currently selling. They are all sold out. A super congratulations to every client who took their time to invest in Ibeju Estate Phase 3. Smart investors, even if you got a plot in Ibeju Estate Phase 3, watch this video to the end. You will understand why, if you have the resources, you should buy into TIARA Estate. So viewers, in today's video, I won't do much of the talking inside. I just want to take you inside and fly a drone. Now the thing I want to do is I want to show you the area view of the current development, and after seeing that, I will now take you to TIARA Estate and explain to you why you need to buy TIARA Estate right now. Remember, we are sold out on Ibeju Estate Phase 3, so there are no plots in Ibeju Estate Phase 3, but TIARA Estate is still much affordable. So watch this video to the end so you can get all the details about TIARA Estate. So if you are supposed to turn this camera and go inside, let me give you an overview of this location. Now, Ibeju Estate and TIARA Estate are less than 3 minutes drive apart. Also, these two estates are directly adjacent the Lekki Expressway and also very close to the proposed Lekki International Airport. Smart investors, to crown it all, these two estates are brought to you by the same developer, which is Ibeju City Limited, one of the best real estate developers right here in Lagos, Nigeria. Also, smart investors, both Ibeju Estate and TIARA Estate both has good title. They are all covered with self-owned, and the topography is a dry land. Smart investors, let's go inside and see the current building development happening in Ibeju Estate Phase 3, and after that we'll go to TIARA Estate and talk more about why you need to buy a plot in TIARA Estate. Enjoy the rest of this video. I'll see you after that. Welcome back viewers. So this is the interior view of Ibeju Estate Phase 3. I know I promised to give you the area view of this location, not for me talking, but while driving inside here, I decided to just give you one or two information so that when we get to TIARA Estate, it will be easier for you to understand the concept I want you to have, or rather the perspective of why you need to own a land or lands in TIARA Estate. So don't forget, I'll also still give you the area view of Ibeju Estate, but let me just let you know some things. So smart investors, I took my time today to count the amount of homes inside Ibeju Estate. Get this, the amount of home inside Ibeju Estate that are roofed already. Now these are just homes that are already roofed, not homes that are still in this level. This is first floor level, not locations that the owners have started preparation. This person has started preparation. You see, he has already dug his borehole, and also he has brought his store here where he's going to store his materials, and also where his workers are going to relax during their break period. Not talk about that, and also not talk about those who have gotten to maybe even the first floor level and hasn't roofed. No, I'm talking about homes that are already roofed. I took my time to count, and smart investors, guess what? We have over 28 homes right here in Ibeju Estate that are already roofed. So if we add all these other ones, those who have actually taken possession, smart investors will be getting up to 40 to 45 smart investors. Now, what do you understand by this? Do you know that all these residents you see that has gotten to their roofing stage, this, good morning, these owners are people who got Ibeju Estate when it was selling affordably? That is one thing you need to put in your perspective right now. Also, these homeowners are those who can now maybe resell these homes if they wish. Or those who did not start building now are those who can currently right now resell their land in the current price of Amen Estate. Now, guess what, smart investors? Do you know that the 650 square meters of Amen Estate got sold out at the cost of 56 million naira, while the 500 square meters got sold out at the cost of 39 million naira? Now, hear this. For the 300 square meters, we got sold out on 300 square meters long time ago, so I can't remember how much it got sold out on, but I believe it was at the range of 25 to 28 million. I can't remember. But smart investors, here is the deal. Those who bought Amen Estate when it was selling affordably right now can make profit. Yes, because it is only in Amen Estate that houses are being built by private individuals along the Lekki corridor. The only estate that can stand to Amen Estate is our neighboring estate, which I will not mention their names, but that particular estate, residents hasn't started building. It is just the developer that is building. We have about 2 estates like that, where it is just the developers that are building currently. But in Amen Estate, both developer and individuals has moved to sites and they are now building simultaneously. So smart investors, there are bungalows in front, which you are going to see in the area view. There are bungalows in front, and this duplex here, they are twin duplex built by Amen Estate developer. This home individual. Do you know that the amount of individual homes in Amen Estate phase 3 is more than the amount of homes built by the developer? Smart investors, this is to let you know that this developer is the only developer that has made their estate available for residents to move to sites and build. Now, as an investor, what will you take out of this information? If you buy their second estate, which is just 3 minutes apart from this location, you have 2 things to gain. Primarily, 2 things to gain. First, you can move to sites very soon to start building. Since you miss out on Amen Estate, you can move to site quickly to start building, because Terra Estate is the next focus for this developer. Secondly, if you buy now and you don't want to build your home, but you want to resell your land in, let's say, 2 years, 3 years, you will make more profits than most of the owners of lands around this neighborhood. Do you know why? Because it is only in Amen Estate, like I mentioned, that residents can now put their lands in the market and make profits. Why? You might be wondering, but Larry, I bought a land in so estate. I bought a land close to Amen Estate, but why can't I put my land out to resell? Yes, smart investors, secondary sales most times comes with something that is attracting. Nobody can come and buy an investment land, because most of the estate around there, we still tag them as investment estates. Reason being that nothing is happening in the estate. So when an estate is dormant, we tag that as an investment estate. But in Amen Estate phase 3, I won't tag it as an investment estate, because people have started building. In fact, look at this person. He has already inserted a DSTV, even an AC. It shows that this person might even have started living in his home, or has plans to move into his home by December. So smart investors, now if you look at it, it is only in Amen Estate that somebody can actually look at it and come and rebuy a land from you because he wants to start building. But will anybody come and buy your land because he wants to reinvest? No, he would rather go back to a developer that is selling a land in a pre-launch price, or an estate that there is nothing happening, but the developer is selling affordably, and go there and buy. But anybody that wants to rebuy your land in Amen Estate is buying it for one purpose, which is the person wants to move to site immediately, and Amen Estate has created that platform. You see it. So most of you have been sending me DMs and saying, Larry, I want to sell my land in so and so estate. And I tell you, you can't sell your land in an estate that is dormant. Nobody, no investor can go back and buy an estate that is dormant, because it is not of any use for them as of now. So but in Amen Estate, whoever that is walking into this place that wants to buy a land from secondary sale means they want to buy it from somebody who has already got the land there. The person will do that for just one specific reason, which is the person wants to start moving to site. And that is why the early investors in Amen Estate now can make profit from their initial investment. Smart investors, you see that. And most of you don't understand these things. Before you buy a land in an estate, there are so many things you need to check. is the developer flexible enough to allow me as an individual move to site? Most developers might tell you, yes, we'll allow you, but smart investors, did they actually create a platform for that? Amen Estate has done that. Do you know where I'm standing? I'm standing in somebody's land who has started sand filling to start building. Amen Estate has done the internal road for those who want to build, so that you can move to your land and start building. They will also come back here and do the major road when the estate is getting developed. But right now, they've made the earth road motorable for individual who has their homes here, so that they can actually move to site and build, and also probably live in their homes for now before they do the major infrastructure. It is only in Amen Estate you can see that. Smart investors, that is the more reason why I am advising you as a smart investor to move your resources now in Terra Estate, because Terra Estate is still very affordable in the market right now. We have 300 square meters. We also have 500 square meters. You will stand a chance to benefit what these landowners have benefited, which is they have started building. Also, you will stand to benefit what investors that want to resell their land here are benefiting, which is most of the investors now have started putting their lands for sale in the market. So if you want to buy a land here in Amen Estate from somebody who has gotten a land previously, you can do that right now, because there are lots of people who want to resell their land in Amen Estate phase 3. But for the developer, they are sold out. So you see, but if you go to other estates around us here, some of the estates are sold out. But the question is, even if you own a land there, can you resell it? The answer is no. Why? Because there is nothing happening in the estate. Nobody in his sane senses will want to go and buy a land in an estate that the price has gone up and there's nothing happening there. No. The person would rather take that money and buy in a new estate coming up in Lekki Expressway called a pre-launch sales. So smart investors, this is the perspective I want you to look at Terra Estate with. Terra Estate now is the next focus from this developer. And you know what? Terra Estate will soon get to the point of sold out, because that estate started selling since last year. And the good thing is we have smaller square meters and we have bigger square meters. I'm going to take you there and show you the environment. Exactly what you get in Amen Estate phase 3 is what you will get in Terra Estate. I've been ringing this in all my videos. Anybody that is buying Terra Estate, you are rest assured that you are getting the same quality of Amen Estate in Terra Estate. The only difference is the fact that Amen Estate started ahead of time before Terra Estate. Smart investors, that is what I want to use this opportunity to inform you. Because when we get to Terra Estate, all I'm going to do to you is just give you the prices of Terra Estate and also show you the front view. I have couples of videos where I flew a drone there, and for Terra Estate, for now, there's nothing happening there. So there's no need of showing inside or going inside. Terra Estate is still vacant. But we have done allocations. We have done a lot of allocations in Terra Estate. I want you to know that Terra Estate has a lot of investors in it. So if you want to buy now, you are still buying in an affordable price. Because at the point of sold out of land in Amen Estate, Terra Estate is still more affordable than Amen Estate. And like I said, even in the Lekki corridor, Terra Estate is still one of the most affordable lands. And smart investors, before you buy a land, don't just look at the prices. So one of the selling points of Terra Estate is not just the fact that Terra Estate is affordable. It is also the fact that Terra Estate is coming to you by the same developer that did this wonderful estate, Amen Estate. So smart investors, if you are buying Terra Estate, you are rest assured that you are buying quality, you are buying affordability. So smart investors, let's see the area view of this location and move to Terra Estate. Hello viewers, welcome to Terra Estate. So viewers, in here we have 300 square meters and 500 square meters fast selling out in this particular project. Smart investors, remember I said Terra Estate is directly adjacent the Lekki Expressway and also not far from the proposed Lekki International Airport. Also in Terra Estate, the lands are 100% dry lands and also it is covered with a genuine title, a C of O. Smart investors, let me turn this camera and give you a little bit of history on Terra Estate and why you need to buy a plot right here in Terra Estate. So sit tight, enjoy the rest of this video. But before then, if you are new to my channel, this is the right time to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification button so you don't miss out on our future updates. Enjoy the rest of this video. I will see you after that. My viewers, so this is Terra Estate, and like I mentioned, smart investors, every future you will get in Amen Estate is what you'll be getting in Terra Estate. Now, this video, remember, I want to tell you why you need to invest your money in Terra Estate. Now, for those, let me start with, for those who have actually gotten a plot of land in Amen Estate and want to invest in another estate along this axis. Smart investors, you know how much you bought Amen Estate when it was selling? Imagine getting Terra Estate for the price right now. Now, the price of 500 square meters is 35 million naira outright payment, and we have flexible payment plan for up to 12 months, but it comes with a little bit of interest. Also for the 300 square meters, it is sold for 24 million naira outright payment, and it comes with a little bit of interest for 12 months. Smart investors, now remember how much you bought a land in Amen Estate. That's for those who bought Amen Estate, and compare the price of Amen Estate as of today. Check the profit you've made so far. Imagine if you are buying Terra Estate right now for, let's say, 35 million naira. Imagine what Terra Estate will be cost in the next 2 years. Smart investors, when you do that math, you know that this is one of the best places you need to buy. And also remember, I mentioned that it is only in Amen Estate that those investors, those early investors that invested in lands along the Lekki Expressway, it is only in Amen Estate you can now resell your land. The reason is because individuals are now building there. Other estates, nobody's building there, so no individual or client or investor in his sane mind will go and rebuy a land from a person that bought a land when it was selling affordably. No, the only reason why they can buy your land in Amen Estate is the fact that it has started developing, and in Terra Estate very soon it will start, because the speed the developer used in pushing Amen Estate, they are now bringing it back here very soon, because this is the only place where they have residential lands in the Lekki Expressway. So they are coming here very soon to kickstart this project. And do you know what? We also have one foundation inside this place. So very soon we'll have more than one foundation here. And smart investors, you know what that means? Terra Estate will become like Amen Estate. Smart investors, now if you are a first-time buyer and you want to invest in a land in Lekki Expressway, if you want to buy for investment purpose, this is the best time. If you buy Terra Estate now, you are rest assured that in few years to come you can resell your land. The reason is because this developer is a developer that focuses on making sure their estate is habitable, which means that this developer will make sure that in Terra Estate in the next 2 to 3 years we'll have residents who have started living here, or we'll have more than 20 homes like the ones we have in Amen Estate right here. That is what this developer will do, because they've shown us that in Amen Estate Phase 3. Also, if you are looking for a place where you want to buy and start building immediately, let's say in the next 2 years, in the next year, smart investors, Terra Estate is your next best estate, because we already have one foundation here, and by next year, next 2 years, we know that we'll have more than 10 foundations currently going on here, even a building right here in Terra Estate. Smart investors, these are what you need to know before buying a project. Now, Terra Estate, you can see that is brought to you by Amen City Limited. These are the same developers that owns Amen Estate. So from the external view and for the area view I showed you, you will notice that exactly what is in Amen Estate is what is in Terra Estate. The only difference is that name is so there, Terra Estate. Everything is the same. The gatehouse, the water fountain, the landscaping, everything is the same thing. Smart investors, this is the best time to buy. And I always mention this: if you are an investor, this is the kind of estate you need to buy, because in 2 years, 3 years, you can flip your money and move to another estate. But for those who have gotten 1 or 2 plots in some of these estates and they want to put out for investment, smart investors, you know that you might not be guaranteed that you can resell your land now because there are no buildings. But Amen Estate developer is a developer that will guarantee you that in 2 years time, 3 years time, people will be living here, or like I said, we'll have more than 20 homes currently going on right here by individuals, not just even the developer. So these are what you need to see before investing in a project. So viewers, this is the best time. This is the best time. Remember I said I won't talk more on Terra Estate because I've already done all the talking in Amen Estate. So after watching Amen Estate, the next thing you need to do is come and buy either a 300 square meters or a 500 square meters. Smart investors, if you have the resources, buy as many plots as possible. Imagine owning 5 plots of 500 square meters and you are reselling in the next 2 years. Smart investors, we all know that in the next 2 years, a land here will be worth more than 50 million naira. Imagine 50 million times 5. That is what you are standing to get in the next 2 to 3 years. Smart investors, don't sleep out on this opportunity. If you have the resources, buy as many plots as possible. You are giving yourself more edge to make more profit in the future, because the more you own lands, the more you own property, the more income you're making. So that is the reason why I advise investors buy more plots. This estate is just adjacent the Lekki Expressway. Also, we are not far from International Airport coming up here. And smart investors, the last time I came to this site, I flew a drone all the way from Amen Estate down to this place, and I have been mentioning this. It will take you less than 3 minutes drive from Amen Estate down to Terra Estate. It is even a walkable distance. So from that drone view, you will see that Amen Estate and Terra Estate, they are not far apart. The only thing separating Amen Estate and Terra Estate is just 3 estates. Just 3 estates. Stretch 3 estates is what is separating Amen Estate and Terra Estate. Remember, Amen Estate's residential plot is sold out. So the developer now focus and interest will be on developing Terra Estate. The reason is because this is the only place they can make money from their residential plot. So they will move back here to start putting their resources in bringing Terra Estate to the same level of development that Amen Estate has. Also remember I said we've done a couple of allocations right here in Terra Estate. The only thing is we are yet to have residents who have started building here, but we already have one foundation going on in Terra Estate, and it's just a matter of time. In few months time, smart investors, you will notice that Terra Estate has gotten more individuals who have moved to site. And don't let that time get to you before buying a plot. This is the best time to jump into this project. Welcome back viewers, this was the end of this video update, and I believe you enjoyed what you saw right here in Terra Estate. Remember, Amen Estate is 100% sold out, so the next top selling estate is Terra Estate, and this is the best time for you to come and own either the 300 square meters or 500 square meters. Remember, it is currently selling affordably and you don't need to miss out on this. Smart investors, my numbers are right on the screen and my name is Larry. I'll be expecting to hear from you. Thank you once again, and bye bye.